What's happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the Strike First podcast. If this is your first time with us and you love CobraKai and KarateKid, consider joining the dojo today by following my Instagram at Strike First Podcast and hitting that red subscribe button below. Today, we'll be discussing the 4 things we can expect from the character of Terry Silver in CobraKai Season 4. If there's one thing we know about the character of Terry Silver, it's how skilled he is at the manipulation of others to get what he wants by any means necessary. He usually targets those who seem most vulnerable, much like he did to Daniel in KarateKid 3. And I feel like most of the students in Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang will fall victim to his manipulation tactics. I did a video on this a few weeks ago on who I think will be the most likely to be Silver's first target. So if you've yet to see that video, you're going to want to go check it out. I'll be sure to put it in the cards in the top right corner of your screen to click on. After saying all that, this is a pretty obvious prediction, so I definitely think us fans should expect Silver to feed off the vulnerability of the younger students, especially since Daniel is the only one out of the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang dojos to know who Silver is and what he looks like. With Silver jumping headfirst into the mix in everyone's favorite karate soap opera, it begs the question of what the heck he's been up to in the past 30 plus years. Unlike Kreese, we've been able to have so much more screen time with him and have his backstory more fleshed out. And while we saw a mini origin story of Silver in the war, I think we still need to see how he went from a timid, skinny young boy to a karate master, manipulator, and CEO of a billion-dollar corporation. With Silver and Kreese finally coming together to co-sensei a full CobraKai dojo in Season 4, I think we should expect to see flashbacks of Kreese and Silver opening up the original dojo together. And lastly, I think we could learn what he did after Daniel and Miyagi beat him after the All Valley in 1985. And who knows, maybe they'll even touch on what happened to Mike Barnes after the tournament and his whereabouts. If there is one other thing besides the manipulation skills that come to mind when it comes to Terry Silver, it would be that he is filthy rich. And I mean filthy, filthy rich. KarateKid 3 demonstrated that Terry is not very reserved with his money either. It also showed that he was willing to pay any price to ensure he was successful in getting his revenge on Daniel and Miyagi. And I don't even think that is about to change. If anything, he probably has even more money now, and I could see him making a deal with Tom Cole or even Armand to sabotage his dealership. He won't just aim to physically cause pain to Daniel, he'll want to cause emotional, financial, or any other pain possible because first, Daniel messed with only Kreese in KarateKid 1. But then, in KarateKid 3, he not only messed with Kreese again, but this time, he obviously messed with Silver as well. So now, we can expect Silver to be back bigger and badder than ever.
You are back, my man, bigger and badder than ever.
And that his money will play an equal, or perhaps even a bigger role than his KarateKid 3 self. Now this right here is perhaps what I'm most excited for in CobraKai Season 4. We couldn't really see this matchup back in KarateKid 3 because Silver was a fully grown adult with decades of karate experience, while Daniel was still a kid with only about a year of training. But now, the stage is set. 30 plus years later, Daniel is much more experienced than his 1985 self, and I think he would fare pretty well if he and Silver were to go toe-to-toe next season. I think it's safe to say that this is one of the only fights that we wanted from the KarateKid trilogy, but never got. We eventually got the fight between Daniel and Kreese in Season 3, so I think it's inevitable that we finally get Silver versus Danny Boy in Season 4. But what I want to know is, who do you guys think would win that matchup? Terry Silver or Daniel LaRusso? Personally, I'd pick Daniel mostly because of plot armor and his character being way younger than Silver in this universe. And as of right now, we don't really know if Silver's been keeping up with his martial arts training in the past 30 years. But I'm very eager to see how he would fare in a fight in comparisons to the other senseis. With that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. If you've liked this series I've been doing on what to expect from each character in CobraKai Season 4, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on CobraKai and KarateKid content, as well as let me know in the comment section below for which character you want to see me do next. Once again, follow my Instagram at Strike First Podcast. I post a lot of cool CobraKai content on there as well, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.